Hi everybody, happy Saturday. I hope that you're all having a good start to your weekend. Hope you guys get to do some fun stuff this weekend. I am super excited. I get to go to a party tonight, and I had to work for a few months to be able to even qualify to go to this party. So I'm really looking forward to getting dressed up and being able to go out. And last night my husband and I celebrated our 5-year wedding anniversary. So it's a good weekend for me this weekend. And I was going to attempt to do my nails while doing this video, but I think I'm probably going to get too distracted otherwise. So I am going to do that after. So today I want to talk to you about doing it anyway. If you are following any of my social media, you probably know that I have an online book club and that right now we are reading the 5-second rule. So this kind of comes from this. I know do it anyway is a big kind of hashtag of Mel Robbins. And so this is definitely inspired by her video, but also a couple of other people. And so I kind of want to talk to you about when you feel stagnant, or if you've hit a plateau, or you just kind of don't really feel yourself propelling towards your goals. I want to talk to you about that. So I know for me, if I'm starting to feel stagnant or I'm starting to feel like I'm really not gaining progress on my goals, I get in my head so much to the point that there's like negative self-talk and fears and doubts and, just doubting my abilities and everything like that. And I really have to focus on not doing that and just doing the stuff that I know that I need to do even when I don't want to do it. You're never going to always want to do the things that are going to propel you towards your goals. And I think that's an important thing to realize because, if you have a strong enough why, that should hopefully get you to overcome when you don't want to do the thing, but you really need to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So there's that. And so when I was prepping for this video the other day, I was kind of, just taking a mental break for a few minutes and get sucked into the scroll hole, and this video popped up on my newsfeed, and it could not have been better timing. So it was a Lewis Howes video, and it had to do with running. So I was kind of like, personal development and running, right up my alley. So I clicked on it, and it was a few minutes, and it was super, super full of gold inspiration. Basically, it was talking about the 1992 Olympics when one of the runners was just going down the track, and all of a sudden his hamstring popped. So if you were watching the 92 Olympics, this probably would be something that you might remember. And his dad ran down from the stands, and typically you can't get down there, but he somehow made it down to the track, and he helped his son, and he finished the race. So he got up with a completely torn hamstring or popped, I don't know what happened, but really, really injured leg, got up and continued the race. Now, obviously, this is not how he envisioned finishing the race. Obviously, he was going for the gold, and this was a completely different route for him than he anticipated, and that would probably be completely heartbreaking. But what's so inspirational is that he got up and he finished. And that was really the essence of that video, was finishing what you started and going after your goals. And okay, so one of the quotes was that don't see things as the end of the road, see them as a bend in your road. And I thought that was so valuable to really think about that, because a lot of the times we see a roadblock and we think, oh, I'm just not meant to go down this road. Obviously, either I suck at this, or I'm not meant to do this, or whatever. We have these thoughts, and then we just totally shut ourselves off, put that book away, and we're done. When we really, if we pushed through those things, who knows what we're missing out on the other side of that bend in the road, right? And so I loved that. I thought that was so great. And yeah, so also in the book now, so for my book club, I go live on Facebook every Monday night and chat a little bit about the book that I'm reading. I do 2 chapters a week, and then we just kind of discuss them and discuss it in the comments. So feel free, if you ever want to pop onto my Facebook and follow along, you're more than welcome to do that. And one of the quotes from this last week was, the difference between people who achieve their dreams and those who don't is the people that do have the courage to start and the discipline to keep going. So that kind of goes back to, you're not going to want to feel like doing it all of the time. It's not going to be an easy road to get there. Like, you're going to have hiccups, you're going to have bends, and you're going to have challenges and things like that. But you need to have the discipline to keep doing the things every day to actually be able to get to that point. So I really, really like that, because I know I have personally struggled with kind of getting myself to do the things even when I don't want to do them. And that's a big goal of mine, is to just power through and really, really focus on my daily habits and making certain things that coincide with my goals part of those habits. So I think, it's the little things. I keep hearing so many places, like, if you focus on the micro, the macro will take care of itself. If you focus on the little things, the big things will come. Like, it's really, really important to create those daily habits, to focus on the things that you do daily, even hourly. Like, if you focus on, like, how can I make the most of this hour in my day, as opposed to how can I make this week productive, or this whole day productive, right? Like, if you have an hour and you can either sit there on Facebook or Instagram and scroll away, or you can power through and get those things done that you might not actually want to do, then do it, right? Like, it's just, I think sometimes, we get so just distracted with everything going on in the world that sometimes it's important to just really take the bite-sized pieces and focus on those. So yeah, sorry, I just moved my notes and that moved my camera, so sorry about that. So another thing too is about waiting, right? Like, I'm super, super pumped for October. Like, I have so many things starting October 1st, which is in 2 days, right? So I'm starting a new fitness program, but that doesn't mean that I need to not do anything. Like, so last week I ran a half marathon, and usually I like to kind of tone it down for at least a week to kind of let my body recover. However, that doesn't mean that I'm going to stuff my face with whatever I want, not do a single thing, and just be lazy and just go to town. Yes, I have definitely had more treats this week than I have had in the past little while, and I plan to tone it in again on Monday, which happens to be the 1st. I love that the 1st is on a Monday. It's just awesome. But I went for 2 runs this week. Yes, they were short. They were not fast by any means. They were more recovery runs, but I still did something. You know what I mean? So maybe you don't start that program early, because I don't actually have access to the program that I'm starting on Monday, but or maybe, you don't work out quite as hard, but don't not do anything, right? Like, go for a shorter workout, go for a walk, get yourself going, just kind of build yourself up. And then, if you want to hit the ground running on that specific day that you've set, then great. But I feel like if you don't need to just sit and wait for those times to come. I'm also going to be doing a 90-day challenge. So if you follow Rachel Hollis at all, heck, if you follow me at all, you know about Rachel Hollis for sure, because I talk about her all the time. She's amazing. But she has this program, more like a challenge. It doesn't cost anything. You just sign up on her website called The Chic Site. I think it's literally thechicSite.com, and you sign up for her emails, and you get these It's called The Last 90 Days, and it's basically a challenge on how to finish your year off strong. You know, it's like we're getting into the fall and Thanksgiving is coming, Halloween is coming, Christmas is coming, and all of those holidays are coming where we just tend to overindulge and slack off maybe a little bit and just kind of wait. We're just waiting and waiting again for January 1st. So this kind of ties into what I was talking about with the fitness programs, like, you know, finish off strong and keep going, right? So I'm super pumped to start that one. So that one starts on Monday as well. And then I've just really got some business strategies that I am focusing on, and really focusing on trying to up my business end of my life as well. And just, yeah, so I've got a lot of plans and things in the works for all areas of my life, and I'm really excited to start them on Monday. However, like I said, you don't need to wait to start anything. You know, if you want to dabble, you want to start little by little and then go completely like no holds barred, great. Do whatever works for you. But the whole point that I'm trying to say is just do the things you know that are going to get you towards where you're going. And maybe you need a little extra push, maybe you need to join a challenge, maybe you need to join a book club, but do the things that you need to do to hold yourself accountable and to get yourself going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the road and go. So anyways, yeah, that is it for today. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I hope to see you on Monday. Feel free to log on to Facebook and join me live if you would like to be part of the discussion about the next 2 chapters. I will talk to you soon, and yeah, have a good one. Bye.